A compilation of all the feats of the Titan Cameraman, the greatest Titan of Skibidi Toilet. Though all three Titans are important and great, each having made tremendous contributions to the Alliance, if someone were to ask me which Titan truly deserves to be the symbol of bravery, I would definitely say Titan Cameraman. The very first giant to appear and fight tirelessly even to this day. If we were to award medals for those achievements, Titan Cameraman would probably need to wear a suit of medals for convenience. So what are the legendary feats of our Camera Titan? Let's dive into today's highlight reel to find out. If we were to award medals for those achievements, Titan Cameraman would probably need to wear a suit of medals for convenience. So what are the legendary feats of our Camera Titan? Let's dive into today's highlight reel to find out. In case you've forgotten, before Camera Titan showed up, G-Man, using his massive size and strength, led the Skibidi Toilet Army to push the Alliance to the brink, and his first legendary feat was breaking through that deadly pincer in episode 18. It all started with him crushing that camo toilet, rushing to attack POV, followed by a powerful kick that sent one large toilet straight to its final resting place. But that's not all, he even crushed a disgusting Strider. What we see on screen is just a glimpse. Behind the scenes, he must have faced and taken down countless other toilets, aka police, to protect the park area they control. In episode 19, Camera Titan makes another mark by squashing a giant toilet that's strolling down Hollywood Boulevard. But that's not all, he also sent Triple Toilet, the one with 3 massive heads, straight back to the mother toilet. Even after getting bitten on the ear, he just kept it cool like usual. However, the celebration didn't last long, as in the very next episode, Camera Titan gets ambushed by Gay-Man and is forced to make a quick retreat. The reason for his defeat was actually the suicide charge of a fast armored slamming into his shield. To be fair, it was Camera Titan who indirectly dealt with this monster, saving many agents in the process. Every time fast armored shows up, it's like the funeral march starts playing. After about 3 episodes of training, by episode 23, even though his body wasn't fully complete, Camera Titan quickly switched to God mode, using plasma cannons from his fingers to effortlessly take down the entire group of normal Skibidi toilets invading the base. It all went as smoothly as swatting mosquitoes in summer. These feats were just the warm-up for Camera Titan version 1.0, but when he upgraded to version 2.0, everything became truly next level and different. On his first day back in episode 50, Camera Titan, with his new body, new power, and a full arsenal ranging from hammers and guns to laser blasts and storm attacks, single-handedly carried the team and wiped out the Skibidi army charging into the Camera Clan's base. He appeared out of nowhere like a lightning bolt from the sky, catching the enemy off guard. With a mighty landing, he unleashed the Force Over Power move, effortlessly crushing 2 semi-giant gray toilets and their stunned minions. Not stopping there, he pulled out a plasma gun and took down 3 Striders, then swung his Thunder Hammer to smash the head of the giant dual bonesaw, turning the enemy helicopter into a smoking pile of scrap metal. The peak of his power came when he unleashed all his plasma energy, turning the flamethrower into a sizzling BBQ in the middle of the battlefield. But this was just the warm-up, as the Skibidi army's base was under attack from all sides. And, as fate would have it, the one entrusted with quelling the chaos was none other than Camera Titan, the one always standing at the forefront of the storm. Episode 51 showcased an incredibly impressive display of power, as Camera Titan soared through the air while scanning every nook and cranny, taking out everything that appeared within his sight. Most of them were just small fry, not worth mentioning. The only notable one was the Rocketeer Astro Toilet, although at this point Astro wasn't too different from Skibidi when it came to speed, agility, firepower, and endurance. This guy was far superior to the rest. Forced to step up, Titan unleashed a combo finishing with the water flush attack to end the battle. From that moment on, Camera Titan could proudly boast as the first to take down an Astro of his own. After taking down Astro, it seemed like the Skibidi Toilet Army had no more strong opponents. Camera Titan fought through the night, taking down a few more in episodes 52 and 53, successfully pushing the Skibidi army out of the Camera Clan's base. Sadly, during his encounter with Astro Assailant, despite his strength, Titan was unable to defeat him. This guy was cunning, devious and as agile as those pesky little flying powerhouses, forcing Titan to helplessly watch him fly away without being able to do anything. By episode 55, the battlefield had expanded into the city area, but overall, the agents were still struggling against the ferocious Toilet Army. Thanks to that, our Camera Titan racked up some impressive victories, taking down powerful monsters like J-Rocket's Skibidi Bathtub and Skull Dismantler in episode 55, Blade Wielder Strider in episode 57, and most notably saving the Headphone Titan from a parasitic infection during the rescue battle. Camera Titan single-handedly handled almost the entire mission of protecting the Headphone Titan, and even in a one-on-one battle, he dominated and defeated his teammate, just like a coach leading a rookie. After strengthening their bond, the two Titans set off on a quest for revenge. However, most of the spotlight afterwards was taken by Dafook, who focused on the Headphone Titan after being controlled for so long. Camera Titan only managed to take down a laser launcher in episode 59 and a helicopter bomber in episode 63. But I gotta say, I absolutely love the scene in episode 59, guys. Titan kicked that Ravager toilet into a building, making it explode as it reunited with its ancestors. It was so satisfying to watch, like playing bowling. I've wanted to cosplay that move while pushing a shopping cart in the supermarket, but I'm afraid the security guards would throw me out, so I'll pass. The high five between Camera Titan and Headphone Titan in episode 59 can be seen as an incredibly exciting victory celebration, as the Alliance successfully pushed the Skibidi army from the Camera HQ to the city and finally wiped them all out, leaving only a few survivors who had to flee. It felt like one of those "we did it" moments after a great triumph. When it comes to awarding credit, 80% of the glory definitely goes to our Camera Titan. He singled out each enemy and wiped them all out, but the one thing he couldn't do was prevent Astro Assailant from escaping. By episode 64, after smashing the incinerator Skibidi urinal with his hammer, there's one heroic moment from Camera Titan that I don't see many people mentioning. Maybe you guys forgot about it. Specifically, this moment happened when Camera Titan and Speakerman teamed up to take down a rocket-launching toilet that G-Man had brought along. After flushing, a countdown bomb popped out of this toilet's bowl, while POV and Headphone Titan froze for 5 seconds, as if playing English or Spanish. Camera Titan heroically embraced the toilet and the bomb, flying far away to absorb the explosion. A hero like that definitely deserves a like, don't you think? Picking up in episode 65, our two Titans were ready to share the glory of taking down G-Man. In their eyes, this guy was the most dangerous toilet they had ever faced, but little did they know, it was just a knockoff G-Man, a copycat. In the end, there was no glory to claim, only kamikaze units falling from the sky. This marked another milestone for Camera Titan, who was severely injured once again and had to retreat for repairs. It's no exaggeration to say that Camera Titan is the one who gets hurt the most, always walking the fine line between life and death. The assault on the scientist base was truly a life or death showdown for the Alliance. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without Camera Titan. In episode 67, despite his injured right arm, he went all in, fighting with everything he had. First, he took down a U-Quad buzzsaw and immediately seized his weapon. Then he teamed up with Headphone Titan for an epic dual-wielding combo, sending the Reckless Mafia toilet packing. But those were just minor victories. The battle with the scientist mech that followed was pure madness. At first, Camera Titan did a great job approaching and successfully drilling into the bald monster's mouth. But life's never that easy. He accidentally walked right into a trap set by the toilets. Immediately after, G-Man attacked with a devastating laser strike from behind. Scientists seized the opportunity to remove Camera Titan's protective visor and began using the deadly screen. If you look closely, you'll notice that the bald guy played a dirty trick, hiding the deadly screen right inside the speaker shield. Clearly, he had planned ahead to counter a tricky character like Camera Titan. And of course, even though he's a Titan, the Camera Clan still has its inherent weakness. The deadly screen is an unstoppable force. In the end, Titan had to admit defeat and step aside, allowing the other two Titans to finish the job. Still, Camera Titan's contribution in taking down the scientist mech can't be denied. In episode 67, while POV was playing the role of an FPS gamer, sweeping through every corner of the battlefield, he unexpectedly ran into a heavy hitter, a Giant S rocket tear. Luckily, Camera Titan quickly showed up, carried the team, and took down the monster, saving POV in the process. Later in the episode, after Scientist was taken down by the to play his role as the Escape King, he quickly found himself in the hands of the Titans. Camera Titan made sure to leave his mark with a blazing plasma flame, almost as if with carving his name into the victory. However, by that time, the real opponent wasn't Scientist, but Gaemon. In episode 73, Gaeman had a fierce battle with the Titans. Despite being the most injured, Camera Titan fought on valiantly without hesitation. His hammer and plasma cannon combos caused significant damage to Gaeman, but his persistence and the support of his minions ultimately allowed Gaeman to turn the tide. By common logic, with that amount of damage, he should have returned to Camera HQ for repairs. But no, our Titan went on to achieve yet another victory, though it was somewhat tragic. In episode 74, he used his own body as a shield to protect Cameraman POV and the other agents from the fierce Astro assault. Despite being injured to the point where there was no part of him left unscathed, he charged straight into the midst of dozens of alien toilets, fully aware that this act could lead to his death, but he still sacrificed himself to buy time for Titan TV, Speaker Titan, and the others to escape. It may not have been the biggest victory, but it was undoubtedly the most heroic and selfless act. Without that sacrifice, the Astro Legion would not only have destroyed the outpost and killed dozens of agents, but the other two Titans would have been in grave danger. If all three Titans were captured or destroyed, the Alliance would have lost the war. So does our Camera Titan deserve respect or what? And that wraps up today's video. I'd really appreciate it if you could spare a few seconds to hit that like and subscribe button.